Now, there we go, I'm in. Are you in?
I'm in.
We're in.
Oh yeah, that feels really good.
We're in like flame.
These are the trumpets I'm going to be running. They're 100mm tech arts. So we had to get a smaller booster because the standard booster is way too big and these have to be chopped up. But it seems that we've dropped the engine down 10mm now. We're trying to just see if there's clearance. So
This is Ireland, not in Japan.
it fits. There's clearance. So this vent doesn't really like the front cover.
Well, you feel it when you go down to just a bit here.
Straight cam. You got the bent cam or straight cam, pal? That's great, isn't it? As if like you could have a bent camshaft.
First time I heard that, I was like, what does he mean? Is there some...
Oh, Dad, they don't have a bent cam.
Bent cam, straight cam.
I'd like you to have a bent cam.
Yeah. Is this bent cam or straight cam motor?
Straight cam motor, man.
Blacktop.
Timber fit.
Yep.
What's going on here then? Let's actually look at the whole vehicle here. So this 180 has lived in the corner here for how many years are you in this? Well, a few years now.
3 or 4 years.
This used to be your main car. It's a 180SX that's stuck in 1996. So this style is actually quite trendy now with people of the modern car world, but this is a genuine car from the mid-90s that came in from Japan looking like this on little meshes, and somehow it survived becoming a drift car. It survived big wheels, it survived body kits, it survived everything. It's actually a perfect time capsule. Still has the early spec rear lights on it and stuff. Now I know if you're from the UK or from America you'll be like, ah yeah, whatever, because a lot of your cars look like this and they still exist, but this is very rare to find a Japanese import that hasn't been hacked up. And now the engine comes out.
Have an engine crane. No, not engine crane, already have one of them.
So what are you doing? You're getting this thing back together.
Yeah, gonna rebuild this motor.
Rebuild the motor, refresh, clean the bay. No, just a refresh.
Just a few valve stem seals, piston rings,
Yeah.
a few ARP goodies for the reliabilities.
Yeah.
New oil pump because it was leaking.
And you're keeping the look
Exact
because
same. Nothing changed.
it survived this long. It came to our hometown. Yeah.
That's something I fucked onto. Other than that,
It's just going to keep that 90s look.
OEM.
Yeah.
2871R turbo. That's with it.
Yeah, you've got fatter meshes for the back, which will show up someday. And yeah, it still has a completely standard interior. Size from a bride. Impressive.
Little personal steering wheel,
Yeah,
major.
low kilometer car. And it's a Chuki as well, which is rare enough.
Yeah. Have an E-spare front lip for
Yeah.
some extras. You know what? The side skirts are wheel side.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not mental wheel side. They're just like
At the field
OEM
side, yeah,
plus.
okay.
So nothing major.
I'll put a picture up of it here of what it looked like.
Okay.
Right here where you are.
Over Josh.
The very first BBQ was that.
Very first, yeah, barbecue. Well, very first meat. Was that the squeeze as well?
Yeah.
Oh, it was, yeah. 2011.
Yeah.
Wow, time flies.
And then there was one your going away party.
My going away party barbecue bash thing out in Halfords.
Yeah. It was at that.
Was at that with the lip on it, unpainted.
Unpainted and an unpainted wing because I left the wheels loose and shut off.
Yeah. But it's great, it's mad that it even still has this little factory OEM spoiler. Cool car, very cool. It's nice to see it washed and getting some love.
Underneath is
Yeah.
mint.
You were kind of in the process of restoring it and then you bought a Skyline.
Then gave up and bought a Skyline. So
Yeah. And then that sucked up all your
lost
time.
interest.
Yeah.
Now I have more interest, so
It's good to have the interest.
yeah. So 2-car selection complete.
Deadly.
Yeah, you just need
Now you need a Civic or you need an FF car to complete the...
one that if I hadn't crashed I might still own.
Ah well, you wouldn't own this if you didn't crash your Civic, so...
That paid for that. Like.
Yeah, Eamon used to have the nicest
Everything happens for a
EG6.
reason,
Was it an SIR2?
SIR2 with a full SIR2 interior, CPRs.
It was a gorgeous car.
Unreal.
Let's flash an image of this up where Josh's head is now again. Everything just gets laid over Josh. But that was a gorgeous car. Somebody T-boned you. You T-boned
but they
them.
were in the wrong. So.
Yeah, and that purchased this from one of our friends that imported it and then daily drove it for years and he never even changed it. He left it as it came in from Japan.
He actually owns this guy.
From 10 years ago. Our mates Alan and Stephen used to own a really popular import business back when we had our golden era of importing cars that America is experiencing now. And yeah, good times.
All connected.
We're all intertwined. So.
Yeah.
Spoilers are back. Hey man, where are you going? What are you doing? Put the There's a 10mm drop, apparently.
I assume I swap these over.
Yeah, I guess so. I'd imagine so.
Of course so.
So we bought Cusco engine mounts, but they're just a blank L box. We're after getting done by the lads.
Yeah, done by Cusco. Have you not?
Yeah. And have a little washer for it as well.
And
What more do you want?
So we're dropping the engine down 10mm. 10mm.
oh yeah.
Ah, look at that.
Oh yeah.
And just like
We
that.
have more rooms than we ever thought we needed.
Right.
How do you get that wrong now, really? Can you?
No, you can't.
Not really, no, that's what we're looking at.
Going to be a great be a mechanic in the 80s.
Yeah, just doing all this shit.
Just fucking bolting things in and out. Not plugging things in and out.
You have to go home to it here anymore.
You hold that for a sec.
You did. Sometimes you can't beat out here, you have to. It's going to be splendid.
Back in Berlin in 1960.
Right, Cusco engine mounts installed. Now,
With our
We're
spec
going to have to go back, aren't we?
yeah.
Our spec
Do you want to swap? It's still recording. You can just
come around here, you know.
Okay.
So I would say,
yeah, I'll just start kind of. What's it like on the other side?
I can do go
Hang
up.
on.
You go up.
Why am I really expensive trumpet?
That's alright.
Yeah, okay. So
so we need to come.
we need to go up again.
It's very easier to come out then.
Right. It's over it on my side, so.
Yeah, well,
see,
we need to get the threads in the hole though.
I'm a bit fucked up
What do
on
you
my
mean?
side.
Yeah, I
now,
see what you mean. Hang on now.
So maybe.
Does it need to twist?
No, it needs to come away from you.
Okay, that's grand.
And back. I need to go up another.
Up, yeah, we need to come up past the.
Go over towards TJ, Neil.
Are we going through the hole or down through the
Well, we
slit?
can just in here, anywhere in there. Really.
Oh, so
Caught
let's
on
go
the
through that
bottom of the
hole.
shell now. so-
Alright, sorry. I thought we'd get into that hole down here.
No, we just need to get into this slit.
Okay.
There's so many. There's so many in
Yeah, leave
the
it that for
window.
now, right?
Miles away now.
Yeah, look,
It's
this practice of
slits and slots.
So
We have to go into the slit.
Right.
Okay, I'll take just down. You
Just down, yeah, and we'll maneuver into the slit.
Or slot. Oh
He
wait
did this
now.
on his own. Now, there we go. I'm in. Are you in?
I'm in.
We're in.
Oh yeah, that
Like
feels
Flynn,
really
right? We're
good.
in like Flynn.
Give it a rattle. Shake, rattle, and roll there. Right. I'm like locked in on my side.
So is he.
That's it then.
That's it.
Remove the cardboard. Oh no, sure, still not.
What's going on with the timber? In our
Timber's probably not in the exact right spot anymore because it's 10 mil lower.
You need-
and it's probably.
Yeah, you need to, what, the gearbox mount? Is there a gearbox on?
No, not yet.
Oh no, sorry, yes, for the timber. Yeah.
So
I'd say
is it
you-
actually just balanced on the fucking timber then?
It's not balancing on anything now.
Here we go now. There you go, it's loose.
see if this is the possible.
The idea is take
Up
them
again.
Take them up.
Just lean the engine forward carefully. That's it. My hand is living in the space. Yeah, but hang on, don't do that yet. That's it. Definitely needs a bit of timber in there, yeah. Right. Needs just a bit now in the back again.
Can we get something under there to do that?
Think Cusco will talk you for a ride, kid.
Yeah.
No, I have it here now. That's as much as she'll ever be in there. Yeah, so.
Now, well, I'm off crane wise.
Yeah, and I just have it pushed forward. So you ready to go down?
I guess so. Leave it off there.
That's it now on our own.
Is the cardboard free?
No.
Yeah, it is.
It is, but.
Oh look, my fingers are clearing the whole way around.
So we're.
Pretty good.
Okay then. Right, we've dropped the engine down 10 mil on the Cusco hardened engine mounts, and these are the trumpets I'm going to be running. They're 100 mil tech arts, so we had to get a smaller booster because the standard booster is way too big, and these have to be chopped up. But it seems that we've dropped the engine down 10 mil now. We're trying to just see if there's clearance here for these mega trumpets because it's after changing everything again. So you can see the difference between the China trumpets and the
Trumpets and the jumpets.
the 100 mil tech arts are fucking absolutely massive. So what people do in Japan is they chop these up, but I don't really want to chop them up. Yeah, they cost me like fucking a lot of money, so
This is Ireland, so we're not in Japan.
no, we're not in Japan. But yeah, look, it fits. There's clearance for the booster, clearance for the reservoir. Everything's clear and happy. So I'll bolt that in there now.
Yeah, that's about right.
Sick. Just mock her in. That's a tight squeeze, but it looks great.
It's better than a loose squeeze.
Always. There you go. There's a bit of clearance.
looks good.
It's tight, but looks good.
It's completely doable.
Fucking some job.
thumbs up.
It's nicer up level now, isn't it?
Yeah, it does. That's where they're going to live. I'm not staying on for now because obviously I need to
And the kids going under as well.
do more. Yeah, and then we're losing the over throttle linkage setup, and we're running a Sam Q one that's going to sit down here somewhere. So all this is going to be cleaned up and gone. So it's going to look a bit tidier. Just all little things we need to fiddle around with now. Just have to wait for Brian to come back out and help me with the wiring, because that's where we were. So I'm going to pop off all these things and get them prepped and ready to paint. I'm going to cut the lagging off the cage because I don't know what the cage looks like underneath. It's sat outside for fucking a long time. I'm going to get flattened by TJ.
Anyone says we're not rich by our fools, right?
Yeah, all the money in the world about it. Flash. But yeah, I'm going to paint the cage silver. Fitted the blue brace last night, now that it's a brace car. And yeah, I'm going to put the Goodline bonnet on in a minute. I'm pretty sure this doesn't work with the Goodline bonnet because it's made for a 16 valve engine, so this gets in the way, so I'm probably going to have to live without this on the front of the car. But that's alright, it's not a big deal. I'll put back in the radiator just to have it in there and just have a look at everything and see.
Get it.
Keep it going. You'll hear a little...
I can feel it.
Yeah.
It's boink.
Well,
There you
the
go.
bonnet won't close because it actually catches on the hook, but it seems like it's where it's supposed to be. I need to file this small little piece off the Goodline bonnet so it'll sit flush in the engine, so we can try and figure out the clearance with the 20 valve. So this vent doesn't really like the front cover on the 20 valve engine, so I'm probably going to have to run without it. Jesus, Neil. Almost. Getting there. Just the last little bit here now.
It's not the full hog anyway.
No.
It's more forward.
So it just need to be drilled out all the way up to the...
Should I get to market? You got a bit of Apex or something?
It's the marker.
Oh, there's a hair. Yuck.
Nice, it's Japanese hair.
Yeah. They're banging delicious.
Probably going to mind. So the Goodline bonnet is not giving us a good line. We need to file more off it so it goes down over the safety catches. It's a catch in here, which is unusual because it was already on a car.
It's called a catch for a reason.
Yeah, it likes to fucking... You only put one in, is it? Yeah, one up the top.
That's great.
Feel it yourself, Bob.
Well, you feel it when you go down to just a bit here. That's where it always was.
Oh, there it is.
It's still there.
Jesus.
Point. So.
See what I mean? Take it off. I've seen people cut the bonnet, but then cut our Goodline bonnet. Do you know how, they don't even make these. You can't even have one.
How hitty is it?
It's bad, it has to just come off. So I'm going to take it off.
Down yourself by hand.
Yeah.
You feel the way it feels weird once it gets to a point.
It's great the way when you have the front bumper and the thing, it just pulls it through and out the other side.
Yeah, if you look in here, look.
What, the bolt is touching down?
Yeah, it's actually touching the body of the car.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's keeping it up.
For everything. Shielded oil. Look at it on the other side. Look at it moving slowly. That's actually class.
Yeah, man, I love it.
Your face is priceless.
Yeah, because it's great. Hey guys, yeah, so before this video ends, I just noticed when I was putting this together that it was a little bit all over the place. This footage is from May last year, 2020, and the video before this was just before the pandemic really kicked in Ireland, so we went into a lockdown, I think early April, and we weren't allowed to go anywhere until May, which is when we filmed this video. So this was our first time kind of back in the shed. So there was like a 2-month break where we weren't allowed out to the shed. We weren't allowed to go anywhere. There was like a 5-kilometer restriction, or I think it was even smaller than that. So we were all at home. I'm sure you all lived through this all around the world, and you're still living through this stuff in certain places. I know Australia has it pretty bad at the moment, but yeah. it's kind of funny just looking back at this footage. So you can see that there's quite a jump straight away, and there will be more jumps throughout the timeline over the next year because we went back into a couple of lockdowns and that. But the video just kind of ends while we were messing around with the Goodline Hood, and I went searching for the footage. I couldn't find it, but I remember that the camera actually died at that time, and because we were so excited, we just kept going. We put on some of the panels. We put on Dougie's Goodline front bumper, and put on one of my doors, and we just got really excited about just a kind of a look with the car. I'll put the images up here. Yeah, it's mad going back and just seeing, you know, how things like escalated with all that stuff. Ruben actually came home in March when things were starting to kick off and borders were closing. He came home right before they kind of shut the global borders. Yeah, we have a little bit on that coming up in an episode very soon where we ask him how he gets on.
The main headlines on 2FM or something will be on at 9, so there's going to be a big...
So it is the 27th of March. What day is today? Around the shed. It is 27th of March, is it?
Friday the 27th of March.
And this is lockdown for the virus.
I came back to Ireland.
Look at this fucking head.
Everybody must stay at home in all circumstances, except for the following situations.
But it's kind of funny, we were all standing around listening to the radio in Flip's shed, and it was like something out of an apocalyptic movie as we were listening to the restrictions being imposed on us. 2 months away from the car. I just bought a bunch of stuff for it, and so the next few videos that come after this are going to start like jumping across the summer as we kind of start doing some serious stuff with the car and we all start going back out to the shed. The shed really became a place for us to kind of escape from all the COVID stuff going forward, but it did get messed up again towards the end of the year because the restrictions came back in. So yeah, people were very curious about how the progress was affected by COVID, and it was definitely affected. So like I said, the videos will jump up. Yeah. Hey, look, it might have seemed from the last video that I was like sad or something like that, but definitely not. Like sometimes, you know, you definitely get a bit deflated making all this stuff, but I unbelievably appreciate all the comments and kind words. Like even on just the last video, like I've gone through the comments, but I haven't replied yet. It always overwhelms me how positive the comments are for Juicebox and all the stuff we do. I have nothing but nice things to say. Thank you so much to everyone for being overwhelmingly positive in a place that's usually quite negative. So looking forward to showing you as the car really starts to progress. And I think we're going to set up like a Juicebox Discord. I know I'm kind of slow at responding to people when they reach out on Instagram now, but it'd be cool to have a lot of stuff in the one place. So maybe I've been looking into just setting up a Discord, maybe a Patreon in the new year to fund some funky projects. If people are interested, we could try to give you guys some exclusive content or video releases before they actually go up on the YouTube and that. So I'd like to know what you think about that. Also, yeah, on the Japan DVDs, yeah, it was just an idea that people had. I know some people are saying DVDs are quite dated, and there's no point in putting the Japan in Advance stuff behind a paywall now because it just makes no sense because we released it all for free. But I hope you liked the Japan in a Van soundtrack on Spotify. Some of the songs aren't on Spotify, so there was nothing I could do about that. But the merch is coming very, very soon. It's actually being made at the moment, and we're going to start with something small, just a t-shirt and a hoodie, like I said, and some stickers, and then just grow it as if things, you know, take off. So there's a lot of cool ideas, and we want to work with like cool people that are interested in making some cool stuff. So yeah, thank you guys as always for being along for this journey, and yeah, we'll see you next week. Take care. Goodbye. One single hand this time. See ya.